Hey, what's going on? This is Al, ElegantBodyMagic, and thanks for checking in. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. This information that will be shared tonight. All right. So tonight, I just want to talk to you about, your why. I want to talk to you about the power of your why when it comes to fitness. Now, this is something that a lot of people are not talking about. Everybody else you talk to, they want to tell you how to do a workout. They want to tell you how to take a shake, protein bar, something to eat, nutrition, you know, even mindset with some stuff that I talk about. I focus on the mindset part of it. But no one's talking about your why and why you're doing this. You need to know why you need to get the body that you want. I would say you need to make a list. Everything changed for me. You can just go to my pictures and stuff, look at it, Elegant Body Magic on Instagram, and you guys can see, that my stuff is on point. But everything changed when I wrote down 50 reasons why I need to go hard in the gym. You know, you need to write down why you're doing this. This is the only thing that's going to propel you to go to the gym twice a day, every single day, if that's your goal. Like, that's what I was doing. Go on YouTube channel we have. I recorded everything. I talked about me not wanting to go to the gym, doing 2 a days. Like, I don't want to come. I was like, hey, I don't want to go into this gym. I don't want to come in here, but my why was strong. My why was very strong on why I was going to the gym twice a day. Why in 2017, 2018, I went to the gym every single day. Every single day in 2017, 2018. Because my why was strong enough. And just to give you in brevity what my why was, I grew up skinny as a kid in high school and in middle school, and all my life up until I was like 23 or 24 or something like that. I think I was an intern at the Walt Disney program, and that's when they had a full-time gym for the interns, and that's when I started working out. Now I think I was like 22 or something. But I didn't know I had that body. I didn't know I had that shape. And it was a lot of pain around being skinny, especially dating and dealing with women. So I just tell you a little bit about my why. It was somewhat of a game. It was a fun game though. But what it was I knew what it felt like to be around women and not be the man, meaning to be skinny and not have my stuff together. So me working out hard and going hard, like, okay, like when I was skinny, I used to see women front, or I guess they wasn't fronting, but I used to see women like kind of play me to the left a little bit because I was always handsome, of course, but I was like, but I was skinny though. I was skinny, and I used to hear women say like, you're scrawny, and so and so would talk to you, but you're skinny and scrawny. So I knew how that felt, right? And I used to always think like, man, if I just had the muscles, I would be on point. So me working out, being single, I wanted to know what it felt like to be the man around women and still see them front, knowing that it was something that they were dealing with within themselves and wasn't me, because all my shit was on point. Had my shit together, had the body, had the money, nice car, nice place, all that. So when everything was on point, I wanted to know how it felt to be the man and still see women front, because remember, they was fronting when I was skinny, and I was confused, like, dang, why they don't want to talk to me? So that was one of my whys. I wanted to, it was kind of like getting back at women in a way. Like I said, this is me being vulnerable. Maybe I shouldn't even be telling you guys this or even shooting this on camera, but that was one of my whys. It was somewhat of a revenge in a way, towards women just women in general, just to keep it real with you, I used to see women just come out and, be married or in a relationship and just had a butt all hanging out, boobs all hanging out, and they would just sit out in public and have guys come up to them and intentionally shoot them down, you know, knowing that they was in a relationship or whatever. So they were looking all good and having, guys fall all over them. So I wanted to have that. I wanted to, I wanted women to treat me that way as a man. And that's exactly what happened. And it was a wonderful feeling, you know, just going out in public, eating by myself, arms out, or a fitted shirt on, looking good, smelling good, driving good. And just to see women like wonder, like, who is this guy? And women intent don't even look at nobody. I'm just sitting there with my shades on, legs crossed, eating my food, looking around, looking fresh. And women just coming over to me like, excuse me, what do you do? Like, and me intentionally shooting them down sometimes, just to see how it would feel. I mean, I know it's kind of petty, but that was one of my whys. It was a lot of pain around being skinny and not being wanted. So, with me being single, and really being buff and handsome, I just wanted to tease, basically, like how women tease me. I was able to return that. So the whole point is, you gotta have a why. You gotta have a why on why you're doing this fitness stuff. You just can't keep going to the gym. The reason it's not working for you is because you keep going to the gym and you don't have a why. You're just going, taking action without even knowing. You gotta have something deep down within you burning to get out. Like I talk about in one of my podcasts, you gotta hate the way you look. You gotta hate the way you look. I talked about this in one of my podcasts. I talked about how you gotta hate the way you look. That's the only way that's the only thing that's gonna bring that fire out of you to lift those extra weights, to do those extra reps, to go do the heavy weight for the men out there. You gotta have something burning down deep within you to do it. You can talk about doing it, think about doing it. I'm talking about actually going out to the gym and making it happen. You got to come up with a why. You got to figure out why you doing this shit. I mean, you have to know, be clear about your why. Some people, you're trying to get in that wedding dress, or some of you got out of a relationship and you want to get back at your ex or whatever. But whatever it is, just don't mentally have it. Write it down on a sheet of paper. Look at it. Write down those whys. Come up with more reasons why you need to go to the gym and create that elite body, not the average ass body. We don't do that over here at Elegant Body Magic. It's all about elite status, elite bodies, looking good, clothes on, clothes off. Facts. So I just want to talk about that. I ain't gonna hold you long. I'm just saying that you need to know why you're doing this. Stop going to the gym and just working out to be working out. You're not really seeing the results because you don't know your why. You got to be clear about why you're doing this shit. Write it down and be clear about it. That's going to help you do the extra reps that you need, lift the extra heavy weight, to do the extra sets. This why is going to help you get through all of that. Okay, so this is just my conjecture. I have the result. I had the result. Just look up the hashtag ElegantBodyMagic. You'll see the YouTube channel, the Instagram channel. Take a look at the pictures, my abs, my back, chest, arms. You tell me, if I know what I'm talking about or not. so yeah, I appreciate you listening in, and just remember that you're a champion because you choose to be. All right, be great.